What's up everyone, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be making another arrangement, but today's arrangement is going to be quite different because we are going to go with a theme. Now a lot of times people say that we do not have a lot of different type of succulents. So in this arrangement I will be using the same species, which is Haworthia rubra. So all the three succulents are going to be the same, but we are going to be making it into a natural habitat kind of a arrangement. For that I have this rock that I picked up from the roadside. I'm trying to see if it is going to fit. I don't want the rock to come out of the pot. It has to be contained within the pot. So I think it makes sense because this is where I will be putting in my succulents. Now I have already mapped how they are going to look. That's why I'm directly going to be putting in the soil, because this rock is only going to stay in place when I'm going to put the soil. Now because I've already planned it well in advance, I checked how I want to plan and make the arrangement. I won't be making any changes once I put the soil. I'm directly going to plant the succulents. So I just wanted to ensure that the rock fits exactly within the boundary of this pot and it is not out like this. If you want, you can do that as well, but I prefer for it to stay inside the pot edges. So this is how the rock is going to sit. If you notice on this side of the rock, it's a very straight line, and I do not want to keep it like this because it looks very artificial. But if I'm going to move it like this, it looks more natural, as you can see, and because it's going to be covered with soil. So I think this is going to look much better. Now another thing, because you can see the size of the rock is very large, so it is going to be covering up a large surface of the top layer of soil, which means that the soil will take a little bit longer to dry, but nothing to be worried because you can see the pot is very shallow. And plus the soil mix that I'm using, you can see it is very gritty. So this is the soil that is going to dry within a day or so, or maybe even 2 days, despite there being a rock on top of it. So all of these things play a very important role. Of course, if you're going to use a regular potting mix and with coco peat, and if you're going to put this rock over, the soil is going to stay damp for a very long period of time. My soil mix is very loose, porous, gritty, so this tends to dry very fast. There is some mountain soil as well in this. So first let's cover up the drain hole, and now I'm going to start filling up the soil. So guys, I am extremely sorry and I apologize. I was shooting the video and I realized I did not click the record button. I kept blabbering throughout the video to just realize at the end that I did not click the record button. But anyways, there is nothing much you have missed because this is the same process of filling in the soil, as you might have seen it in the last video as well. So I have placed the rock on the right hand side, whereas we have our three Haworthias on the left hand side planted very close to each other. They have enough space to grow. They will open up. The level that they are planted is almost at the edge of the pot. Now going according to the theme, I wanted to create something wherein it looks like the succulent is growing in its natural habitat. Now this is just a theme, guys, because this succulent is not a natural occurring succulent. It is an hybrid, and even if this succulent was a natural species that was growing in its natural habitat, it will still not look like this. But this is something that we are just creating out of imagination and taking some inspiration from nature, because succulents do grow like this very close to the rocks or tucked in between the rocks. So this was just trying to recreate a small landscape of their natural habitat. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.